This episode is brought to you by Allstate. Some people just know they could save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like, to check you have the tickets in your wallet first before you drive 2 hours to the big game. Seriously, you had one job. Now the closest you'll get to the 50-yard line is parking lot D. Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate. Savings vary. Terms apply. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Northbrook, Illinois.
Ryan Reynolds here for, I guess, my 100th Mint commercial. No. I mean, honestly, when I started this, I thought I only have to do like 4 of these. I mean, it's unlimited premium wireless for $15 a month. How are there still people paying 2 or 3 times that much? I'm sorry, I shouldn't be victim blaming here. Give it a try at mintmobile.com/save. Whenever you're ready.
$45 upfront payment equivalent to $15 per month. New customers on first 3-month plan only. Taxes and fees extra. Speed slower above 40 gigabytes. See details.
Hey y'all, welcome back to At the Table podcast, a virtual table where we discuss all things young adulting. My name is Fikayo, and thank you so much for having me in your ears. Hi guys, how are we? It is what? It's like 6-something a.m. on a Wednesday. Is it Wednesday or is it Tuesday? I'm unsure, but it's one of those days, right? Morning. And I don't know, I'm really excited to do this episode. I'm really excited to be able to come here non-scripted and just talk about something that really matters to me. And in this week, it just has to be voting. The election is next week, you guys, and I've been telling everyone, like, please go out and vote. Please go out and vote. And I mean, I don't care who you vote for. I don't care. But I do just believe, like, it's your civic duty. And I guess around that as well, I don't know, I was talking to a friend yesterday, and we were just talking about the importance of why each person should do their part. It doesn't matter, like, whether it's rigged. It doesn't matter if they're gonna fill the ballot. Like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you know that the person you're gonna vote for is going to lose. And I'm gonna bring 2 stories that I constantly use as big metaphors for my life. And the first one is the starfish story. I've referenced it many times on this podcast before, but I'm going to mention it again because of its relevance. But there's this story, and it's of this beach that has that all these starfish have come up on the beach or on the tide, right? And there's this young girl, and I'm talking, these are hundreds of starfish. And there's this young girl, she is going on the beach or on the tide, and she's throwing one starfish back into the ocean at a time. And this man comes up to her, and he's like, why are you doing this? There's no way that you can get all of these hundreds and thousands of starfish back inside the water. It doesn't even matter. And then she picks up one starfish and she throws it back into the ocean. And she's like, well, it mattered for this one. And it mattered for this one. And it mattered for this one. And I think, like, that ultimately, like, for me, it just feels like, I don't know, it's been a governing story in my life. It's been something that, that I try to live my life on. And although I realize that, like, my impact might just be this one thing, it is still an impact nevertheless. And the second story, or the second metaphor reference that I like to, like, think about often when I'm doing these type of things is, like, the cart thing. Putting the cart back to where it belongs is such a big indicator of, like, how self-motivated or just the type of person that you are, because it's a small, simple task. Ultimately, yes, there are people that are going to do it, but you know that it's the right thing to do. It won't do anything for you to not do it, but it won't pay you in any regard as well, but it's something you know you're supposed to do. And that's also how I see voting as well. Like, you just have to do it because it's your civic duty, like, because this is the type of person that you're trying to become. And I'm not sure if people see it like that all the time, but it's definitely something that I at least am trying to instill in myself. So at this point, what is the date? Election is the 5th. Today is October 30th. I have not voted, but I will definitely figure out how to vote. And I'll put links in the bio down below. I'm gonna put this episode out on a Friday, so it'll probably be the early days of November. So you guys will still be able to vote as well, but I just needed to make sure that I do my part by promoting voting. You guys should just do it. I don't care who you vote for. I don't have a side. I don't have an allegiance. But please be sure that you do go out there and you do vote. It is very, very, very important. Okay? All right. I hope you enjoyed this episode. We have many, 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 many more episodes to come. Please remember to laugh really, really loud and pray all the time. All right, bye guys.